Carlos and Ryan, and we know that you're dying to hear what we have to say today. I say we hear what we have to say today. It's the blank. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. All right, you know what? No tomfoolery in the beginning. Let's get into it because we have a lot to talk about.
Okay.
In a short amount of time.
I like
Young World. I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is The Blank with Carlos and Ryan. And welcome to our half-hour special Extravaganza commercial-free episode. Yes, we are half-hour this week. Why? The Leafs are playing, y'all.
Yeah.
In a very important game.
Yeah.
Ride or die today. If they lose, they are out. And screw Boston. Yeah, I don't care.
Yep. And all of their sports.
That's right. All their franchises.
All of their franchise sports.
Yeah.
I like the people in Boston. Boston people are nice.
They're right. Their accent could use some work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, because you've been there.
I mean, look at Bill Burr. That accent is pretty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like Bill Burr though. I think he's one of the greatest comedians of all time.
I've been to Iowa.
How was that?
It was all right.
You've been to Iowa?
Yeah.
For what?
It was back in the day.
What the hell? That's so random. Where'd you go to Iowa? Why'd you go to Iowa?
I went to go see my father.
Anyway, let's go on to the show. Oh yeah. Oh my God!
All this in half an hour.
Whoa,
Best episode so far.
Yeah, sadly, this is only half an hour. I can't dive into that, unfortunately, guys. But you know what? Let's move on. Ryan, say hi to the children.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday. Happy Friday if you happen to be listening on a Friday, and happy weekend if you happen to listen on the weekend. Yes, today is a Leafs game, so we are cutting today's episode short.
Yes,
so
we apologize.
Yeah, definitely do apologize. Definitely don't mean to do it this week. It was just circumstances. Things happen. We're Toronto.
Leafs
folk.
happen, baby.
We're Toronto folk.
Yeah,
we're new King Ho. That's what the restaurant's called.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
Ho King.
We're Ho King folk, man.
Ho King folk, baby.
But it's we just. Thank you very much for coming in for another episode. We definitely don't mean to rush you out, but it will be one of those shorter ones. We're going to try to jam pack a lot of stuff into today. So, thank you, bottom of our hearts. We love you to death.
Appreciate you.
Support us.
Thank you for your patience.
Share us. Hit us up on Instagram, whatever it may be. All that sort of stuff.
Like and subscribe on YouTube, on the YouTubes.
Yeah.
But let's get into it. Kendrick. Let's do it.
The biggest news.
Bro, hip hop is back, baby.
The biggest news.
Woo!
Crazy.
Hip hop is back. I love it.
What did you So for those who don't know, if you're living under a rock of
you know what?
hip-hop.
Don't even say that comment. If you don't know, you're an idiot. You are living under a god. How do you not know? Pay attention.
But yeah.
Oh, did you listen to the song?
I did. I actually did. So Carlos posted it in our group chat initially, and then it was funny because I listened to it as soon as you posted it, and then I was scrolling on Reddit and I saw a meme about how like 9 to 5 dudes all stopped for lunch just to listen to the.
You know what's funny? My brother is like, every time I send him something like a meme or something, he only does it after work.
Yeah.
So I texted him. I'm like, "Yo, Kendrick released a track." It's just like in the morning. Because no, he did it at exactly 8:24 in the morning.
Wow.
Do you want to know why?
No. Why?
Kobe Bryant.
Oh, damn.
And you don't want to know a comment? You don't want to know a comment? Because Drake dissed Kendrick saying that you are no Kobe Bryant.
Wow.
Kendrick is 10 steps ahead. But anyways, let me move on. So I sent it to my brother. He's like, fuck off. Is this real? Because there was like a internet thing where there was a AI Kendrick track and it was revealed that it wasn't him. And I'm like, yeah, it's real. It's on his like main page. Like it's from Kendrick. And he's like, Carlos, you made my day. At lunch, I'm going to freaking immerse myself. And at that point, I didn't even listen to the song because I was working.
Yeah. So
then at lunchtime, I sit down and I listened to that song. Ryan, when I tell you that song, in my opinion, that is masterclass dissing right there.
Yeah.
That is a track. Holy bleep. Let me tell you. I'm gonna break it down for you, Ryan, if
Please,
that's
please
okay.
do. Please
Ryan,
do.
let me tell you something. Now that the Drake track, you listened to that one as well, yes?
Got drop and give me 50.
Yes.
It was good.
It was a good
I
track.
liked it.
It was
You
nice.
know
It was
what?
good.
I'll give it
Good
to him.
flow.
It was good.
Nice punchlines
Yeah.
there. It was good. I liked it. It was a
Yeah.
good diss. That's a good diss track.
Yeah.
But this track right here, let me tell you something. Drake at one point he insulted his height, told him that he dissed his contract signings because you know why he says drop and give me 50. It's because he's referring to Kendrick's label, where Kendrick signed a contract where when he drops like an album, his label gets 50% of the earnings,
Oh, damn.
which is a shitty deal.
Yeah, of course.
So that's why.
But that's why Drake did it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Damn.
But
That's pretty
to be
clever. That's
fair,
pretty clever,
that
Drake.
is clever.
That is clever.
So, but that's why Drake mentioned it. But Kendrick was like 16 years old at the time when he signed the deal, so he didn't know any better. But I don't know if that's the actual deal. But yeah, so he dissed his height, dissed his shoe size, dissed his record deals, and dissed his music choices for associated with Maroon 5, Taylor Swift, dissed other artists. But this track right here with Kendrick, he didn't go for the name calling. He didn't do he assessed Drake as a human being, and he freaking brutalized him.
Yeah.
He said that he hates women. He said he wants to be a woman. He called him a terrible father. Oh my God, that is this.
Yeah.
Wow. When I heard that song, I went, oh. Yeah. He diagnosed that man. He dissected him, and he just made folks. I understand you Drake fans would be like, "Oh, he took too long." Oh, well, you know what? That's what dumb. I can't. If your argument as to why you think Drake's track is better than Kendrick's is because Kendrick took too long, I want to remind you folks, when Kendrick dropped when that track dropped, Drake took 22 days to respond. Kendrick only responded in 17 days. So Drake took longer.
I like it.
So your argument, not valid for that.
Invalid.
If you feel that Drake's track is better.
Invalid.
If you honestly feel that Drake track is better, I want to have a conversation with you and ask you why that is. What about that song was a better diss to Kendrick? You tell me. Honestly, Kendrick's winning. It's not even close, in my opinion. My honest opinion.
Right now. So far.
And then that new Ho King thing.
Yeah.
Well, that was
Toronto on the map.
No.
In a bad way, but in a good way.
A bad and a good way.
In a good way.
So, New Ho King is a restaurant on, where is it, Spadina?
Spadina Avenue.
Yeah, Spadina Avenue, Chinese
great
restaurant.
Late night place. Open until 3, 4 a.m.
I've been.
It's great. It's
I heard the fried rice is phenomenal.
It's delicious.
So this morning it got spammed with 5-star reviews. The owner is getting text message after text message. Even during the interview that they did with the City News TV, he was still getting text messages.
That's sick.
He's saying, yeah, my business has been booming. I've been getting text messages, even review bombs like crazy 5 stars. Like, I don't know. It's good for him. I'm glad the business is booming. It rightfully deserves to be so, because it's been a staple for quite some time now. So hopefully it does well. But the story as to why Kendrick named that specific restaurant in the song, you're probably asking yourself. So here's the theory as to why that is. Way back when Drake was young lion, early Drake, in his early career, Drake was sitting at that restaurant with a girl. And while they were sitting at the restaurant, a rapper named Sizzlack, this is a rumor, by the way, Sizzlack apparently robbed Drake at gunpoint.
Damn.
At that restaurant.
Damn.
And there was rumors that Drake was going to press charges against said rapper, but he flopped it because it was going to be bad for his career, because he was going to be labeled a snitch. I want to remind you that Drake was signed to Lil Wayne. He was signed to Birdman. These are like thugged out people, so it would be bad image if he like snitched out, right? So that's why Kendrick in the song says, "Oh, like, we can do this. If it was me robbing you at Ho King, there will be, you can do this on camera or not. I'm shooting you." That's how we went about it.
Yeah.
Even Kendrick going as far to say, "I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk." Dude, that is hatred. Hate the way someone walks.
Did they have a song together?
Kendrick and Drake.
Drake, yeah.
Well, yeah. There's effing problems,
Oh yeah.
and then Poetic Justice.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's a nice song.
Oh yeah, great song.
Yeah, but yeah, man. That is for me masterclass psychology right there. And Drake, you gotta step your bars up, boy. If you watching,
Yeah.
boy, you need to step up. All right, because that right there, that was heat. That was heat. That is hip hop right there. I like it. What are your thoughts,
So
sir?
you know what? Like I was thinking about it, and I don't remember, and that's just maybe me being too young at the time, but like I guess like with Tupac back in the day with Hit 'Em
Yeah.
Up and like Nas with Ether,
Yeah.
like yeah, we would like kind of, roast their character, but it wasn't as much or as in depth as it is today. Like in relation to it. So like everyone knows Hit 'Em Up, that's a classic song.
Absolutely.
People still listen to it even though they don't know the full meaning behind it probably.
Mm.
Ether, another classic by Nas.
Absolutely.
People may not know exactly what's behind it, but they'll still listen to it specifically. Yeah. And when I first listened to Kendrick's diss, I was kind of like, man, this is like, it doesn't sound like a song.
No,
it
man.
sounds like a letter,
Yeah.
or like a I don't know, somebody relieving. Someone's like,
dude, it's a therapy session.
So in things like have you ever been in Europe?
Yeah,
people use WhatsApp voice messages as talking.
Yes, I've heard. Yeah,
they don't text as a lot.
Yeah.
In Canada or North America, we do a lot of texting, but then like in Europe, a lot of people just voice message each other, right?
So you're saying this song is a whole voice?
That's WhatsApp what it sounded like. Honestly, it was like a very like therapeutic, like you were saying, a cut up. Like it was like everything about it. And the thing about it is like, even if you listen to it the very first time, you won't catch everything that Kendrick is talking about.
No,
you have to like stop it.
You have to analyze,
go research it, like bring it all. Like for the Americans that don't know what the restaurant name, like if they don't know about that story behind it, then you'll never know. All
That's
of the small little like cuts that he was making at Drake is absolutely nuts. And I love Drake. Like I'm a huge Drake fan.
I love me some Drake.
But it's like that was just like diabolical.
Absolutely,
what he did. It was absolutely nuts,
folks. You are not paying attention.
Absolutely not. And I don't think, honestly, I don't see J. Cole ever doing that.
Bro, let me tell you something. When I heard that,
I don't see J. Cole
song,
ever doing that.
I told my brother, I'm like, J. Cole made the right move backing out of that. That was rough. That was rough.
J. Cole probably has some like skeletons in the closet. And he's like, oh god,
oh geez,
I don't want nobody finding this.
I'm so glad I backed out of that. I want to say so though. Technically, this is all J. Cole's fault.
Yeah. Well, is it?
I mean, he mentioned the big three.
Yeah, the big three. Okay, like is that his fault? He's like praising them at the same time.
But then Kendrick's
like,
who
is it? But then he comes out, oh, I feel like I'm Muhammad Ali. So I don't know. Like out of the three, I'm the best. But
I don't know. I know J. Cole sitting at home just be like, oh, what have I done? But glad I ain't part of it. He's just eating his popcorn, just like, what are y'all gonna do? Also, I wanted to address you clowns out there that keep on saying, because Kendrick mentioned in the song how he doesn't appreciate how Drake says the N-word Drake says the N-word, and their argument is, oh, I love how he says that he's upset with Drake saying the N-word, but Kendrick is married to a half-white woman. Here's the deal, folks. Folks, do you live with them? Do you know she says it? Do you know for certain? So, dude, I don't understand how that argument has anything to do with anything. You hear how Drake speaks. He speaks like a freaking accountant at the goddamn H&R Block. Yeah. He don't talk like that in his everyday life. I know he doesn't. He even at one point early in his career, he hated the Toronto accent. And now that's all he talks like. Kendrick accused him of being a culture vulture. Y'all need to pay attention to these tracks. Stop saying stuff without even listening. You need to stop listening and pay attention. All right? That's what you need to do. Yeah. This is hip hop right here, boy. Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
This is a wild time to be a hip hop fan. You guys need to embrace this, love this, and just know that good music is going to come from this. Shoot, we might even get a 5-star album from Drake. Kendrick said that Drake does not have a classic album. We're all thinking this. We all know this. He doesn't.
Really?
Drake does not have a classic album.
I don't know about
Stop
that.
it. Stop
I don't
it.
know.
What does Drake have a 5-star like classic album? In your honest opinion?
I think he
The
does.
closest to me, in my opinion, is Take Care.
Yeah,
That's the
that's what I was
closest.
gonna say. Yeah,
The closest.
if
I don't think
if Drake has a classic album, which I would consider a classic,
Yeah.
Take Care is a classic.
I
album,
to me, I mean,
sure.
to me, I think that's Drake's best work.
and maybe that's
to
like
date.
me being a Drake
Yeah.
stan, being from Toronto,
Mhm.
Drake putting us on the map in that sense. Like Take Care is a classic album.
I love Take Care. I think it's his best work to date, in my opinion. People would also say Nothing Was the Same was up, and I agree. I love that
That's up there
album too.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Don't
But
get it,
there's
like we're Drake fans.
Oh,
I'm a Drake
yes,
fan.
absolutely.
But
I don't listen. I'm all about the peace and love and whatnot. But if it's about a hip hop battle, boy, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
This is good music, folks. Embrace this. Love, man. Hip hop was slacking for a while, but now that's the conversation left and right. It is so good to go on Instagram and see everyone choosing a side.
Yeah.
It's good. It's fantastic. All you mumble rappers out there, pay attention because y'all ain't never gonna go through this.
Literally.
Never.
Literally.
When is
guys like Lil Pump
yeah,
and like
who's
they're
ever
like,
gonna
what are
be
we even gonna
excited?
do?
Who's
Like,
ever gonna be excited about a Lil Yachty freaking diss track?
they're
Comes
probably
out?
like trying to take notes.
Yeah,
Like, how the hell do they know
That's
this
how
shit?
you do this, folks.
These guys got like Kendrick's got like TMZ in his back pocket or something like that.
Absolutely. Folks, pay attention. This is how you do it. This is how you are remembered forever.
This is the first time that I've ever like looked at Kendrick like that. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I'm not a huge.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not a huge Kendrick
yeah.
fan by any means. Yes, I can respect him, and like my friends know, and Carlos knows, and I probably talked about it in the podcast in the past.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Kendrick fan. I do respect him. I think he's an absolutely fantastic rapper. But today, or like that day when Euphoria dropped, and I listened to it for the very first time, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy is actually for real.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
The little like the change and switch in melody in the beginning, that was nuts.
Yes.
I was like, is this guy literally gonna sing to Drake? He literally is gonna take Drake, what Drake does, sing to him,
use his weapons against him.
Yeah. And then he came out and then change the beat. Some people don't like that. I thought it was nasty.
I thought it was great.
The beat was disgusting.
Yes.
But like because he sang to him in the beginning and then rapped about it using Drake's like fucking keys to the fucking the equation.
Yes.
Like, Drake's known for singing and rapping. Use that against him. Did extremely well. Like, it was everything that I love about rap. Like, it's the in-between lines. It is the background research, all that kind of stuff. Everyone knows I'm a Lupe fan. That is exactly the standard of what dissing rap should be. You know what I mean? So
that's what I'm saying, man. Masterclass.
Absolutely disgusting.
Unbelievable. Kendrick.
Absolutely disgusting.
I'm not saying you won just yet because we don't know.
Yeah, we still got time.
Yeah, there's still time, baby, and I'm all for it. Let's get to it. All right, boys. So but I want to see clean. All right, I don't want no dirty. No one needs to die from this.
Yeah, no Biggie, no
Tupac. Let's not do
no Nipsey.
Yeah,
type shit.
Let's take it easy. Y'all are cool. Y'all are good rappers, but that gangster life, it ain't for the both of y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, like the thing, one of our buddies posted this whole like analytical part about how Kendrick's calling him a fake rapper.
Yes.
And then it gets a little bit deeper into calling like making fun of Toronto in full, being like, these guys aren't real, and how like you mimic
the Toronto culture is not
Toronto culture mimics LA culture, thinking like they're just as cool, this and that, but really they're just like wannabes. Like that whole aspect of Kendrick coming out and being like, yo, Toronto's fake in that sense is massive.
And for that, I'm like Drake, you need to come back and defend us, bro.
Yeah, like, honestly,
damn, there have been too many shootings here for him to just say that. Okay,
but Kendrick is such a G in that sense, where he literally came out and was like creating the West Coast, East Coast thing shit again. You know what I mean? He's literally making fun of a whole city.
Yes,
pretty much, and like we're part of it.
Yeah,
I'm not a gangster by any means, but
I want to be clear. I work from home.
9 to 5
for insurance.
I get massages and stuff.
I just did my taxes just the other day.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah,
but it's just nuts how like Kendrick can come out and just do that. Like, lovely.
That's great.
Absolutely lovely. Oh, can't wait to see it.
Oh, let's get to it.
Yeah,
boys, I'm loving it. I'm liking it. I'm gonna give the edge.
McDonald's.
I'm giving the edge to Euphoria right now. But Drake, boy, you need to come back because if that diss record ain't nothing like that, you're not gonna have the edge on that one. All right.
You know what's crazy too? Because like I thought Rick Ross's diss was like great.
I
Like,
enjoyed that.
you
I
know
enjoyed
what?
Champagne
Because
Royale.
that was kind of like what I was talking about earlier with the hit 'em up and the ether.
Yes, yes.
It was like it's a good song. It's just a
Yes.
song. Rick Ross does his thing. He's
Yeah.
making fun of Drake. At the same time, it's still like a threat.
Yes.
But like it doesn't compare to Euphoria. Like
No,
absolutely not.
I'm sorry. Euphoria hands down.
Yeah.
I was telling my friends, man, dude,
Crazy.
Euphoria is the best diss track I've heard in ages.
Yeah.
That is like the closest thing to ether that we have, in my honest opinion.
Yeah.
And you may think that I'm boosting. I'm like, oh no, folks. I am on the sidelines. I do not have. I'm not picking a fight in this. I'm literally not biased in this whatsoever. I'm listening. I listened to both of these tracks like back to back for the last few days, and I'm sorry, Euphoria, hands down, is the better track.
Like just before we jump into
we're gonna move on in a bit.
But like go look up whenever the rap genius thing.
Go on Genius.
Whenever,
folks.
yeah, is it what is it called
It's
again?
just called Genius.
Is
now.
it just
Yeah.
is it just called Genius? So
Yeah.
go look up Genius and then just give yourself like an hour to read
Yes.
through everything. And when that happens to come, I don't
Yeah.
even think they'll get the full scope of everything.
They have.
You know
They
what I
have.
mean? Oh, they do?
They have
Oh,
both.
okay,
They have
okay.
both songs right now.
But like, just go
through both songs.
Go through both of them. Go through Kendrick's
and tell me who you
Scary.
picked on this, folks. Please.
It's like writing an essay.
It is.
He literally like MLA'd his whole thing. Like, there was that one line about how he like paid some girl like $500K for some sexual assault charges to like quiet them out or something like that. Kendrick brought that up. You know what I mean? Like all the little things that Kendrick happened to put,
little tidbits that you might have missed.
Research, homework.
Yes.
All this kind of stuff put into an essay and then handed it to Drake and was like, "This is my essay.
This
is my essay against you."
Bro, it's like a thriller,
Disgusting.
man. It's like, man, you guys missed it the first time. It's like
scary.
I'm telling you,
folks. The whole Crody thing.
When I did that, I laughed so hard. I'm like, damn, this guy really went at the accent too. Good stuff. All right, let's move on. Got to make it. We're a few more minutes.
We only have a few minutes.
All right.
In the half an hour.
Talk about the I guess sad news about that accident that happened earlier this week.
Yeah.
Condolences. To the family. It was a grandparents and a child that passed away.
I teared up a bit.
It was sad. It's honestly, horrible. It's disgusting. Whoever was the driver of the other car, burn in hell. That
wasn't fair, man.
It's a dick move. They had nothing to do with it. To think that you would do something all over something you stole from LCBO is absolutely disgusting. It's gross. It's to drive onto oncoming traffic is insane. Obviously, you're on some people's kids, death or not. That was a dick move on your part. I don't want to, make a joke out of this too seriously because, well, yeah, no, it's disgusting. And thoughts and prayers for the family and those involved. But that was gross.
The second thing we really wanted to talk about was the whole Bumble change. It's one thing I wanted to talk about really quickly. It's funny.
Women have no rights. Oh no, that's not what I meant. I meant women doesn't have the first say.
Wow.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not
okay, we're gonna end it early.
No, that's not what I meant. You know that. I meant women don't get to choose first. No, hold on. That's not what I meant either. Wow. Shit. How am I supposed to? Women do not have. Women can shut the fuck. No, that's not what I. Can you say it, please? Can you just explain?
Wow. We're gonna end it early here.
No, that's not what I.
But no. So pretty much, for those who don't know, for those dating apps, it's very prominent in Toronto culture. I find North America in general. Bumble. For those who don't know, Bumble is probably the second biggest dating app next to Tinder. But pretty much the whole premise of it is the girl gets to speak to you first. They get to pick and choose their message first. They contact you first. Supposedly they're getting rid of it,
which is weird. Then now it's just
super
Tinder.
Weird.
Then
yeah, now it's just Tinder. What's the difference?
What's the point?
You know what I mean?
That's weird.
Like Hinge has its own thing, being like, okay, these people are more professional.
Yes.
Tinder's like, okay, we're more for the hookup culture, and then Bumble's now just like, you lost your edge.
Well, that's what made you differentiated you from the pack, folks.
Did people claim it was sexist?
I
don't know. I didn't even read the article.
If you feel sexist, that's what the other apps are for. If you don't,
I don't know.
Don't use it.
I don't know.
I don't get it. That's just I don't know.
What?
Let's move on because this is so stupid. What about this pregnant chick?
Oh yes. Okay,
or
so that
not
was
pregnant.
definitely some people's kids.
Mm,
That was definitely some people's kids. So this lady, I forget exactly where she's from. It's like
she is Canadian though.
she's Canadian.
Mm.
She's from Ontario, from my understanding.
Mhm.
But so she recently got arrested for faking a pregnancy and then taking support online from like donors and stuff like that
Lovely,
for like
lovely,
money. So she
lovely.
came out, faked the pregnancy,
Mm.
came out, was like, I need help. Like, I'm a single mother, this and that. So people would send her money and stuff like that. So she actually got arrested for it.
Good, rightfully
But that
so.
was like 3 or 4 months ago.
Mm.
Let on bail. Whoever fucking bailed her out for some weird ass reason.
Yeah.
And then she did it again. So she got arrested the second time for doing it. And it's funny because the judge at the time of sentencing, when they like gave her the bail, was like, we need to watch out for this lady because she will most likely do it again. And then she did it again.
Mm.
She just got arrested for it. So please, you are on some people's kids.
Absolutely.
You are on some people's kids.
Have you not learned a damn thing from your arrest and from
She's
the
only
whole
25 too. She's young. Like really young.
Why?
Crazy.
What was the whole purpose of that?
Crazy.
That's so stupid. I don't. God, honestly, some people's kids.
Some people's kids. Yeah.
Legit.
That's you.
That's so stupid. I heard this story. I don't know if it's a random thing. Have you listened to Van Halen?
No.
Oh, okay,
Unfortunately,
a man
no.
of music history. This one. So
Lupe,
Van
y'all.
Halen, oh god, Van Halen is a rock band. They were like prominent in the 70s and 80s, I think. So the lead singer David Lee Roth was saying he needed to create more proficient way for the crew to take down the stage after their concerts. So while they were on tour, he invented this like this incentive program where whoever took down their part of the stage, whichever crew member took down their part of the stage the quickest, the crew member is given 5 backstage passes.
Wow, that's awesome.
Hear me out. That crew member gets to give it to the hottest groupie in the audience. 5 of the hottest groupies they can find in the audience.
That took a left turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's so good.
So they find the hottest groupies, and whoever the bad member sleeps with, they'll get $100 for that crew member. Wow. So this is tour, mind you. So they're doing they're doing tours like every night of the week.
Yeah.
So a crew member on top of what they're getting paid is getting $100 every night.
Yeah. Van Halen.
And so now, dude, he said that it was the best decision he ever made because the crew, the stage would be down in record time. And like they would get extra money on top of that.
Honestly, man, like monetary incentives to do your job a lot better is the way to go.
But it's kind of demeaning, the fact that they have to use it's prostitution, no?
Hey, they know it works.
All right.
Plus, I don't know. I'm not
a
groupie. I'm not the like. I don't like.
Would you
I'm
be
not
a groupie?
the life of a
Is there
groupie.
an artist?
Oh, I would 100%.
Which artist would you be a groupie for? If there was one.
Kidding me? Or I'd be at every Taylor Swift.
I'd
be at every Beyonce.
That's a good one.
I'd be at every
Taylor's
Kelly Rowland.
Good too, actually. Oh, Kelly Rowland.
I'd be at
fantastic.
Maya.
Yeah.
Maya especially.
Yeah.
I'd be at Coco Jones.
Coco Jones is.
I don't know about Coco Jones till the other day,
but
you almost got me in trouble. Almost got me in trouble.
Man, I had to sleep on the couch. But you know what I did on that couch on the TV? Watch me some Coco Jones.
Go check out some Coco Jones, everybody. But
your business manager said, you know what? Come back to bed.
Yeah, our marketing director. Go sleep on the couch.
It's like, fine.
Yeah, all right.
Actually, you know what? No, come back to bed. I ain't trying to watch no Coco Jones.
But,
yeah, no, those are good, solid choices.
Hey, nothing wrong with groupie life.
Kenny Rogers. Now, hear me out. You might think to yourself, "Damn, that sounds homosexual," which I'm not. At the same time, I think it would be an interesting story because here we are thinking one of the biggest country stars ever in history sleeping with a black dude. That would be TMZ. It would be story of the year.
Yeah, there would be a diss track. Whoever was dissing Kenny Rogers, there would be a diss track.
That would bring it up because in country, that's
a praise track.
Maybe. It's like, glad you're bringing in culture to the country, but that would be my pick. Yeah. And what do you guys think? Anyhow, folks, this will be the end. Yep. We are at the end of our half-hour extravaganza. Yep. We apologize if it's shorter than usual, but you know what? we'll make up for it next week with a full hour. We hope, if the Leafs make it. But we'll keep you posted. But thank you for joining us for this week. Thank you for being a fan. Thank you for support. Don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube, and listen up wherever podcasts are available. On that note, I am Carlos.
I'm Ryan.
And this is The Blank with Carlos and Ryan. And as always, Philly.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye-bye.